Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again to some Space Engineers Scrapyard. We're hanging out in our new, well, new to us warehouse with, well, or forklift. I have made a couple of adjustments to this thing. See, I added a Saboroid. But no, I've changed up the controls. I had a few different ones available to me. So I have a change these raisings of the actual boom to be set velocities. So first one sets a positive velocity, second one sets velocity to 0, and third one just sets to negative velocity. So I actually have a proper move, up, down, stop, all those things versus using turning off the pistons to be the stop. Now I just have a button to stop. Go ahead and turn on my lights so we had a little extra visuals here. And I've got everything. Well, most everything. I got everything that was here moved into here, and most everything onto either pallets or stuck up on the top there. Fortunately enough, I was actually able to just hand lift pretty much most of these things up here. I was able to get those, not those. I had to cut the. I was able to get those up there. Yeah. I was able to move those by hand. These I had to cut apart. Well, they were separate. I had to pull all the resources out of and then put them up there. Do all those shenanigans. I had to pull apart the hydrogen engines because together they're too heavy to move. And then the drills are also something that's interestingly enough movable by hand. And then everything else onto pallets for the most part. I have a beacon that's not on a pallet. We have our hydrogen thruster that's not on a pallet. Should really probably weld it up at some point. And I have a spare pallet here. It was left in the comments whether or not these would just disappear at some point. I do have trash removal off, so they shouldn't disappear. But if they do, I will take one of the suggestions from the comments, which was add a landing gear to these. I don't know if I'll just hide it on the back or just put little feet on the bottom of these little corner pieces, so I can just walk up and either use the Bill Vision or something to lock, unlock, or maybe figure out something else to do with them. But for now, they're just sort of chilling here, and I was even able to get the 2 cargo containers in here. These were something special of a pain to actually get out, get moved over here, get welded into place. I even got them changed over to be having the text on the correct sides, which was, honestly, that was the easiest part. Getting all the resources out of them, getting them in here, and then getting them to push back into here to merge onto the actual grid. That was the annoying part. And then getting all the resources back into them. So, yeah. Done it, though. So that's sort of what I got up to between the episodes, and a quote unquote here parts list. I've separated this into sections, so we have power systems, got our batteries, hydrogen engines, thrusts, so we have atmospheric, hydrogen, the different types of atmospheric that are in there. I don't actually have a whole lot of atmospheric thrust. I have the 2 regular thrusters, the 2 large thrusters that are still down by the main living area, and then the 2 flatmos, and then 1 hydrogen thruster. Control systems, miscellaneous, storage, yada, yada, yada. But that's not everything I have. So I didn't account for things that are like this guy, this little rover over here that I'm not likely to use, but kind of want to keep around for decorative purposes, just having some scattered, busted up vehicles about the place. Kind of cool for a workshop standpoint. But that thing does have stuff on it. It's got a vent on it, which I can't build vents, so it would be nice to have a vent. So it's got a vent. It's got small batteries. It's got a custom turret controller on it. It's got some things. Oh yeah, it's got a antenna. It's got a survival kit. So it's got things on it, but I'm not really counting those towards the list of things that I do possess. But that list doesn't include what's over at the other base that way. So that's sort of what we're going to get up to today. We're going to go over there. We're going to kind of load up what's sort of there. And then I want to do a bit of scrapping because, well, I really need to do a lot of scrapping and find more atmospheric thrusters if I'm ever actually going to start ticking off more things from the master list down there. So the VTOL vehicle, the assault vehicle, likely be a truck of some description with a custom dual Gatling turret because I'm not really finding ammo for anything else, and even then I don't have a whole lot of Gatling ammo, so it'll be something like that for our assault vehicle. So I'll need to, go out and find a lot of those things or things. I could make a battle bus, actually, that I'm thinking of that. We'll keep that idea in our back pocket. Yeah, we'll keep that idea in our back pocket. But we're going to go over to the other base because I know for a fact there's a hydrogen engine out there. Hydrogen engine? Well, I mean, yeah, there's hydrogen engines, but there's a hydrogen thruster over there that's still on the chopper, so I want to go ahead and grab that off of it. I want to grab some of the other shenanigans that are about, and yeah. Oh, also, this is still connected to the base. It better be. Oh, control panel. Are you not connected to the base? That might have got disconnected entirely. Well, it is. I don't like that. Because I buried some blocks, half blocks like this, doing that, and buried them underneath, and I thought that was still connected to that. But apparently not. And I can't really unbury those blocks. I may have to... I may have to dig through the voxels and then do a bit of a voxel reset, or just pop myself through the voxels and get rid of those underside pieces. Yeah. That's not great. Because I really just needed the connector there like that. Because I just needed to charge. Maybe I will. No, I'll dig through, because I still need to connect that connector, because that's the cargo port on the bottom. Actually hooks up with the large conveyor ports on that cargo container there, and then I can pipe that into the base and then have, like a sorter or something in line that just drains this and takes the componentry out. That would... My door's broke. Oh. Well, that's a bit of an annoyance. Huh. Odd. Whatever, though. Whoa. Hey there, friend. But yeah, whatever. I'm gonna get moving. Oh. I think that little notch out of the back of the trailer there, happened when we were moving the warehouse building. This is the only time I can think that would have happened. Yeah. I'm gonna get moving. I'm gonna go over to the other base. I'll see you either when we're there, or if we come across any interesting scrap along the way. Well, would you look at that? I got a, oh. He's probably a relay post. Excuse me? That's not what I was going for. Well, that's a thing. Huh. Interesting. But anyways, this thing popped up. And I figured I'd head out towards it. Ooh, I saw that. Hold the telephone. 2 more large flat atmos. I saw this though. This truck on the bed of another truck. I thought that was funny. Yeah, look at this little thing here. Oh, is that an ore detector? I thought I really have a use for ore detector because I don't have refineries, but I will certainly take that as a thing to add to the list of shenanigans that I own. Yeah, come here. Uh-oh. Oh, please. Come here without exploding. There we go. Yeah. You sit up there for now. And then these guys. Ooh. I have to take out the... oh, hey, conveyors. I just forget these conveyors exist underneath here. I've come across enough of these trucks that I really shouldn't be forgetting that, but I do. Okay, thank you. Let's get some of those componentries. But no, out of the internal of here... Yes! Custom turret controllers. I could use a few more of those raw blocks. I am lacking on the detector components to really put any of them to use. But they are still a... Okay. They are still a very welcome addition to our current, stores, stocks, surplus. Not that I have a whole heck of a lot of use for them. It's just nice to have them on hand, just in case I do come across a use for them. I can immediately go into using them. I know those had hydrogen in them, but honestly don't care. You get so many, and they're fairly abundant. The small hydrogen tanks like that. So I'm at the point where I'm just happy to sort of rip those down as I see them. I'm hoping I don't need to hack this guy. If I get rid of, yes, all the functional blocks, I should be able to just do that. Which means, make a door for myself. I can now just use the crane to grab the blocks out of the bed. So let me toss this on here. I'll need to jump up there and lock down these two little guys. I'll free up these, and these will be the only other things I take out of here are thruster one off the bed and over to here. I can't lift them, unfortunately, but I have a crane for that. And thruster two. Ooh. You're actually mostly intact. You have about half your motors, all your grids, all your large steel tubes. Oh. Yeah, you're pretty well intact as well. Interesting. Oh, is there a custom turret controller in this one? No. But there are conveyors. Alright. Excuse me while I get those onto the bed, and we're not going there. We're gonna continue on to there. Ooh, look at that. Just under 2 kilometers now. There's another signal that popped up. Luckily on these flats, I'm able to... Oh, I was able to get a targeting thing on it. We're almost back home, but this thing popped up, and then there was another one that popped up. It's like 3 point something. It's probably closer to 4 now. Off in that general direction. So yeah, there was another thing that popped up, so we'll have to have a look at that on the way back. But for now, whatever this thing is, I see it just there ahead of me. At least I think that, yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay. What do you got for me, friend? More thrusters, I hope. I've got, Get 2 more large ones. I mean, ask and ye shall receive, I guess. I could do with more small ones, though. Because I had 2 large ones. Now I have 4 large ones. So I would... Use... Ask for a large thruster, I guess. Ooh, that thing is, I think it's seen better days. Can I get, what do you need? Construction components and things? Can I get, few of those to throw in there, I guess. Church components, steel plates, yeah. There you go. Make you a little more robust, I guess. Have that. Been none of the fun bits left in it, but Heatman. Anything in your cockpit? Oop, there's a custom turret. Please have detection components. I need detection components. No! Man. More. Oh, hey, power kits this time. And med kits. Okay. I guess I'll take those. I like that. Give me these. Yeah, I need to get rid of the engines, so they're going to have the computers in them. And since they're functional, they're going to stop me from advance grinding the thing off the bed. But no longer. Can I just... Ah, here we go. Thank you. And now I should be able to... Yes. Are you heavy like the... Oh, no, you're light. Okay. Put that away. Grab this. All right. Well, this is... Whoa, 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 whoa. You're lighter than the other thrusters, but light wasn't exactly the right word. And I need to... someone made a suggestion in the comments, and I definitely need to heed the advice. This thing needs a ramp. Either like a folding ramp that was on that first small trailer we built or converted, or a lift ramp somewhere on this thing to get up, because I've just been jumping from the roof of that to over here, and that's not really going to work forever now, is it? But it does work for now, and for now is good enough. One detection component. That'd be nice. But yeah, for now is good enough for the time being. So I'm just gonna keep rolling with it, and we are not far off. So I will see you in a few moments for me as well, but definitely a singular moment for you over at the repair shop. Oh ho, hello, you beautiful piles of scrap. It's good to see y'all again. Good to see y'all again. A couple of trucks around here. One functional truck, which is always a nice, fallback should I do something a little insane. But yeah, nice to see this stuff again. I have... I wonder if it's worth it to take at least this hydrogen tank back to the base. I don't... Yeah, it doesn't have anything. Take it back to the... base over there. I wonder if it's worth it taking it. So, because all I have are small H2O2 gens, and eventually we are going to build, an escape vehicle, and having a surplus of hydrogen already ready and standing by might be nice. And this is really the only large grid hydrogen tank I've found thus far. Well, named oxygen tank, but a little less important. This planet is breathable. If I ever want to really pressurize... Well, no, I could put an exterior vent and then depressurize to pressurize the base. I don't know. There's options there, I'm sure. But this thing would be nice to have back over there. I think for now, though, I'm going to leave it. What else did I have out here? I had... Ooh. More vent controllers, programmable blocks. Super interested in the medium cargo container. No, not interested in the gun, now that I know I can build them. Actually, I will hack you down? Cut you down. Because that's a couple of grids. Super interested in those or those. Am interested in you, though. I think I have the one on the truck. The one that's on that oxygen tank back at the base, and then this one. I think that's all the H2O2 gens I possess. Actually, no, there's an H2O2 gen in the, in that train engine compartment. Yeah. I guess I have a few of them floating around. I think there's still landing gear here for me to attach that to. Yes. There you go. Lock you down. Uh, you're you're doing fun things, it seems. And then componentry wise, I did have some ice left over here. I've actually loaded that thing with about 5k ice. Just because, honestly. If I wanted to go, and I do kind of plan on going, I want to do a long scouting trip where I circumnavigate the globe. I think will be a nice milestone goal. I think once I hit, I don't know, like episode 25-ish of this, I think would be a nice milestone goal once we hit that to do a circumnavigation of the globe, looting up, any sort of shenanigans that are hyper valuable to me at that point, which will probably just be like thrusters, and then cutting down things to get the more advanced componentry that I'm sort of lacking, like detector components and the like. Yep, he's still up there, or Cam, just hanging on out. Speaking of detector components, no, because that's keeping this base power. Even without that, this base would be powered for a long time. This is 79.4. Current output fully depleted in 3 days, fully recharged in 1 second. So yeah, it's kind of bouncing back and forth, it seems. Ooh. No, I don't need another base programmable block. I'm good. Yeah, actually, not too much else here that's hyper valuable, I don't think. Just sort of look around. What's chillin' where? Oh wait, I need to go look at the helicopter. That's the thing I think had that, I'm gonna leave that. I think that's the thing that had... Ooh, an event controller. Timer blocks. I want this timer block. Ooh, careful. Go. I want this time. Actually, I'm gonna merge these together. I have componentry around the place, so I'm gonna merge a bunch of this shenanigans together. Use the other grinder. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna merge, and set lights. Small thing. Sure, we'll take the programmable block. We get the timer, we have the other thing. Feels like something just spawned in. I can weld all those together. Where? Oh, there it is. Yeah, look. See? I knew it. I knew that there was a there's a hydrogen thruster on this bad boy. Oh. I forgot that was a thing. Oh god, seriously? What? Oh, there it goes. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, lower you to the ground. Nice and gentle with it. Right. Oh, I was gonna say, is there anything else up here? But, I've now fallen, and I don't want to get back up. Alright, add this to the pile of things, the merge block together. And let me grab the other couple of functional blocks here that we do want. We want this guy. I want... Actually, that whole group. I want this gyro. Didn't notice earlier. Yeah, so let me grab all these. Let me get these merged block together, so we're not spending too much time just doing the little things. We can kind of see the more interesting bits, I guess. Unless y'all like the little things like this, merging them together and taking care of all the... I guess I would categorize this as like a chore. Also, I'm curious how many of those I can merge together and still lift it onto the trailer. That is also a thing I'm curious about. Huh. Can I have a merge block here? There's a weld pad. Let's try and do it on the merge blocks first, because I get the componentry back. All right. Oops. Oh gosh. Forgot that happens when you do the what you call it. Come on. You're like right there. Go to your home. What are you, too good for your home? Seriously, are you? I don't think I could get that any closer. I'm legitimately not sure I could get that closer. There's some sort of... Ooh, look at that. Black magic at work here? I mean, merge blocks are black magic, but is there different black magic at work? I do this? Yes, no. Yeah. What is up with y'all? As far as I'm aware, there's nothing. Oh, there we go. It just needed a couple of sets. I can still lift that pretty handedly, so I'm gonna get a few more of these on here. Things I will have to do... Actually, no, I don't have to do a weld pad for you. Because you do actually have that side mounting point. So, oh, I'll have to do a weld pad for the gyro. The gyro can go up here independently. I don't know that there's another mag plate right there to be used, but yeah, whatever. All right, let me get the rest of this, and I'll see you once we're getting the heck out of here and we kind of have another destination. There we go. I have a cube of things here now, which is kind of funny. I figured I'd bring you back as I was wrapping that up. I haven't seen any other signals pop up. So the only one I know that's, well, I hope that's in existence, because there's been signals that I've drove towards and just never found before. I think they're just some dummy ones that are out there. Is that a... Oh, I left an oxygen tank here. Okay. Nah. You don't particularly need a lot of small grid oxygen tanks. So I'm not super interested in hold. Dang it. Yeah, see, there wasn't another mag plate on that side. That's okay. That is a-okay. So you can go there. This cuboid O things can go here, lock you down. You quit jiggling, I can lock you down. Right. And that's all we need from here. So the only thing I currently know that's been in existence is a thing that's... I think it's that-ish direction. So I'm going to start heading that way. And I hope that it pops up again and we find it. If not, I'll see you back there to... Never mind, we're going to go after that. And if the other thing pops up, we'll check it out as well. But, yeah, right there. Okay. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. I'll see you when we're at some more scrap. Oh, there's the thing. We see it. Oh, jump into this. I can zoom in. Ooh, it's got a wind turbine. Nice. I'll snag it. Not strictly necessary anymore, given that I don't have a large power draw. We're not running a whole lot of things. I'm not slapping a bunch of stuff onto recharge. I mean, although I could, I guess. Yeah, not strictly necessary, because I'm never going to run assemblers. I'm not running refineries, like those high-ticket items. And I'm not flying, large grid ships and things around, so Having a ton of power generation, while nice, isn't a necessity to keep up with my power consumption. So, oh, military barracks. I thought that was another thing. But what else we got here? We got a little house. Back up here. Go check it out. Wind turbine? Gotta be cautious of these. These are the ones... Oh. I don't think I want another hydrogen engine. I do want that power cell out of you, though, actually. Prime example of things I...
Inventory
like, the block is nice, but I need the resources that make up the block way more than I need the block itself. Yeah, so... Absolute... Great score here. But like I was saying, those little buildings, and I hope I come across some of them, have a battery with a custom turret controller block on it and a Gatling on a rotor, basically. And it's just moving around, so as you walk in, it will aim at you and shoot you. That's what it was like in the little shack that's near the repair shop. Yeah. Just a little bit of caution there. Have these... what do we got? We have another program block, another event controller. I don't care about the inset lights. Inset light. You know what? I'm taking the kitchen table. This is ours. It's already got basically a skid for all the parts. There we go. Oh, please don't break anything. Ooh. Okay. All right. Yeah, basically a skid for for all the parts to be kept together. Yeah, it's fun. We'll separate it back at base where I can just throw them onto their respective pallets. Literally just said, try not to break anything, greedy. All right. So get that. I need to lock that down, and I'll grab the wind turbine. Yeah, that seems to be about all that's here. Just some fencing. Some of this stuff. I should probably rip the floor out of there. Oh, glass. Hello. I want my escape vehicle to have a nice glass front. I think yes.
Inventory full.
Full inventory. But, yeah, I'll go ahead and grab that. I'll get it slapped onto the thing. Probably... the turbine and maybe the couple of blocks below it is all we're really aiming for. But, other than that, not too much here. Good haul, good find. Just less interesting blocks. I probably shouldn't say that, otherwise I'm not going to find more of them when I need them. But, you kind of get the idea. So, excuse me, I am going to... Okay, there we go. I thought it was broke again. I was like, you're doing that again? But nope. Alright, yeah. Let me grab this. I will, start heading back to base, because I want to drop off a lot of this and have a nice, clean bed by the time I'm ready to do that, circumnavigation of the world. But yeah. So, I need to go drop this off, and plus, I might find something cool or interesting along the way. Yeah, why not? I'll just grab it here. Latched onto it. Oh, I need to be connected to the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I was really hoping not to use this technique too much. Oh, I need a still plate too much, but it is useful for ensuring I don't go tumbling over like that. All right, slice. Yeah. Just have to pull it down and put some more of that away. But I'll get this done, and I'll see you either at the next piece of scrap or back home. Oh, Hey, 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 hey. Something popped up. I was taking the long way around and it's getting a little closer to that than I really should have. I was actually aiming for those mountains, those mesas in the distance, and something popped up over this way. I'm about 3 kilometers from it, but I did look out and something more popped up. Yay for scrap! Oh, oh, that crept up on me out of the darkness. I knew it was over here. The signal was blinking in and out. Oh, hey, another ore detector. I think I'll just rip it down for its components. Those detector components, very valuable thing. I'm not got a whole heck of a lot of those, like the motors and whatnot out of there. Yeah. Oh, actually, can I just slap the motors and things? Yeah, like into you. I'll get a few of them, but is what it is. Yeah, up those. Yeah, and I just want the detector component out of this ore detector because again, I'm not super likely to use it, but having one on hand, just in case for shenanigans. I'm just gonna destroy it. I thought about taking it anyways. Is nice. Military barracks. But yeah, getting to this thing in the darkness. Oh man, that was terrifying. Trying to drive through these hills and there's a few rough spots and whatnot, but we're not far from base. The sun is setting, so I don't think we'll do any more scrapping for the day. I'm... You ever feel like things are going too well and you get that unsettling feeling in your stomach? That's sort of what I feel about this haul. A large small grid hydrogen thruster, 2 large small grid atmospheric thrusters, another wind turbine, a bunch of functional blocks, gyros, all these sort of things. Yeah. I was just about home. I was getting ready to swing around so that the trailer was near the thing. Do I push my luck? No, I shouldn't. We'll go after that next time. Because I don't want to push my luck. That, and I'm basically out of time for recording. For today, so we're just gonna get docked up, go over our haul here. Slow down, please. Oh, I don't need to dock up because this thing's not connected to the base, so it's not like docking's giving me power, is it? Oh, that is... Excuse me, game? What? That is one heck of a gap for you to be like, yeah, I'm ready to lock to something. I mean, I'll take it, but... Jeez Louise. Yeah, this definitely isn't connected to the base anymore. I'll have to cut it down. I'll dig down because, we'll want it conveyed up just so I can have a sorter to pull everything. Can I build a sorter? Sorter? Oh, yes, I can. It's not one of those, doesn't have that proprietary block thing in it. Okay. That's nice. But yeah, we'll want that conveyed up, so I'll have to cut that down, then I'll cut out the blocks that are down there, basically. But here we go. This is everything. Well, not everything. I don't think I'll leave the clip in because I didn't really say or react to it. I just sort of sighed. But that little skid of parts, yeah, I didn't lock the mag plate, and I kind of watched it just unceremoniously go careening off the side of the trailer, hit the ground, and kind of... One of the things on it popped, and I just sighed and kept driving. Yeah. But that is it for this. I parked this way because I want to use the forklift to probably offload most of this. Like, that's more or less straight upright, so... Actually, those aren't very heavy. I could grab it by hand. Yeah, I want to use the forklift to kind of offload some of that. Some of the things that I won't be able to reach, I'll use the crane to get it onto the ground and, the forklift to grab and move it from there. But, yeah, so... Not a bad haul, as it were. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to get that a proper way onto this somehow. But we got this Blocko functional things. Nice gyroscope here. Two, count them two. I had a few motors on me. Large small grid atmospheric thrusters. Large small grid hydrogen thruster. Brought that H2O2 gen from the other base. Found ore detectors. Interestingly enough, I got another custom turret controller block. And another wind turbine for the base. But, yeah. I'll get this stuff all unloaded between the... taunting me. That's a bad idea. But I'll get this all unloaded between the episodes. And next time, I think we'll do another scrapping run. Before I start adding to my list of things I have here at the base. Because with the acquisition of these, that means I can have two large small grid atmospheric thrust lifts, one for forward, maybe two for forward, depending on how, aggressive I want things, or maybe three lifters and one forward. And then I have a few thrusters for lateral and whatnot. I almost have enough that I could slap together a VTOL vehicle. So I just need a few reasonably sized, and by reasonably sized, I do mean these guys. I do need a few more of these for lateral thrust, reverse thrust. I can get away with a large as my forward, two larges as my lifters. I could have both of these as reverse, because I want a decent amount of reverse thrust. And then one of these each as lateral. That's not a lot of lateral thrust, so I do need a bit more. But I'm almost there. We almost have enough for a VTOL. So I'll get that stuff unloaded. I'll add it to the list here, and then I will see you all in the next one when we're going out to do some more scrapping and hopefully finding these ever elusive atmospheric thrusters. Well, the small ones after today, but you get the idea. Hopefully getting some more of these. Hopefully getting actually some more of these guys as well. That way, when we do some, escape from the planet, I can actually maneuver in space. But we'll have to deal with all that and more in the next one. So, thank you everyone for joining me. Thanks for hanging around. If you made it to this point in the video, well, call me the scrap man, I guess. I don't know. But regardless of what you do, appreciate y'all watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, until the next one, to stay safe out there, everyone.